think if you go in with the mindset that this is not a romance, it's more women's fiction, you will enjoy it. I think it's a little bit more about your friendships when you're into your late 20s, which I am, so it very much hit home. It's also a second chance romance with miscommunication, which are two things I usually do not enjoy, but for Emily Henry, I'll let it happen. It has fantasy elements, magical realism, but it's also talking about very deep discussions about race and colonialism in like the 1800s. About this Cantonese young boy who's taken from his homeland and has to go study at this elite university in England. A little bit pretentious, but if you can get past that, I promise the story is worth it. It's a satirical look about the publishing industry and the strides that they've been trying to make since 2020. It's about a white woman who's a struggling author, and her best friend, who happens to be Asian, is super successful and passes away suddenly, and she finds her manuscript that she was still working on. No one else knows about it. I was cackling throughout it. It's a little horrifying, but in a good way. I was bamboozled into thinking this was a romance book, but it's fine because I ended up loving it anyway. It's about a woman who is a very talented chemist and wants to work in a lab, but because it's the 1950s and 60s, she's not taken that seriously. In a random turn of events, in order to support herself and her family, she ends up hosting a baking show, and then she kind of has to grapple with her future because it looks so different than what she wanted. Two rival journalists, and it's like in this time period that feels very World War II-esque, but it's also mixed with like magical realism, like fighting against monsters and gods, and there's a love story in there too. It's probably my most surprising read of 2023. I don't know if it's because I'm from Columbus, Georgia, and that's referenced in here a few times, or the fact that I realize I haven't read a lot of books talking about plane crashes. But in terms of the story and the development between the two characters, I absolutely loved it. Also, the ending of this book had me shocked and staring at the wall for a good like 20 minutes. Let me know some of your favorite books from 2023 in the comments below. I'm always looking for something to add to my TBR list. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.